Be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Here already, are we? I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Lost track of time. This place is too comfy.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty. Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious.
Aye. Ought to report, have you?
Whoever's my replacement seems like a boot of cards. This sort of quiet means all's well.
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
Those with recruits don't know pommel from point.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape. Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Suppose I'm tired. I've barely slept a wink.
Such peace.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me. Well, this simplifies things. Our task is nearly done.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or...
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Ho ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive, and 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Backbatal. You need only...
Shall we seek some answers?
Ray will never put those in my pocket.
What's going on?
What should I get up? Acting up today.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
That's odd.
Phases. Now there's a name to remember.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Could you come over here? I wonder how Harv Village fares. Mayhap we ought to stop by? I know the way. Follow me.
You're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
At once, Master.
One couldn't ask for better weather. I've high hopes for today's adventure.
It's well that you are in good spirits. So long as you are ready when it counts.
That's just what I was thinking. The twinkling stars are captivating to behold.
Right you are.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items.
Battle is upon us! their rage to our advantage. I cannot fault your prowess. I believe yon bows drawn to the light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns, lest we summon it unwittingly.
Safe again. I'll redeem myself.
One of us is being drenched!
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
I'll put an end to this bowmaster.
We can still prevail, though I fear for our chances.
It will be difficult to recover from this.
Too slow!
Arisen!
you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Harpies, master! 'Tis weak to fire!
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. Curious how a fine meal makes your eyelids heavy and not your stomach.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey. Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself. I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. I can't wait to find out what's inside. If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating.
You'd think they'd have learned from the last lot that we're not to be trifled with.
If battle cannot be avoided, it's fight or die.
Fear not, 'tis well in hand.
Arisen. I will be with you in but a moment.
Are you trying to provoke me?
No matter how you look at it, I'm done.
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village yet again. If you can believe it. Just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well. Oh, why must these scaly fiends beset us so?
Oi! What are you doing, standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of. The one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger. You did it once afore, eh? Only natural you'd help finish the job.
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, cull the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare say you are the only one upon whom we can depend.
These Saurians are a stubborn lot. What say we make them think twice about settling in again?
We ought to proceed with caution.
Wait right there.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to our village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave. How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
A ruder fellow I never met. The village's troubles are far from done, if you ask me.
One can see far to the distance from here.
Could be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
'Tis as you say.